I'm Ashton Addison from EventChain.io for Investment Pitch Media and FinTech News Network. And today on Blockchain Interviews, we have Sergey Vasin, the Chief Operating Officer of Blackmoon, bridging the gap between fiat and crypto. Blackmoon offers making investments easily available for everybody and easy to do. Welcome to the show, Sergey. Great to have you here.
Hey, Ashton, thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Could you please start out with a little bit about Blackmoon and what do you guys really mean by making investments and investment vehicles easily available for everybody?
Sure, but before we start, let me make a short disclaimer because I have to. So nothing that we're going to talk about today is a solicitation or an offer to buy or sell any token, product or a service from any company. And this is not an investment, legal, or a tax advice. In fact, this interview is information purposes only. And with that in mind, I'm more than happy to describe our mission statement, because making innovative investments easily tradable for all is the mission statement of our company. We can start one by one, taking every single word out of this investment statement, mission statement, sorry. So innovative, meaning that we focus only on those investments that were previously inaccessible for the general audience of the investors. Meaning that we're not doing something that people could invest in elsewhere. We want to be unique and we want to be innovative, meaning that we create that opportunities that virtually never existed before. And we apply certain technology to make these investments, for instance, tradable, but we'll get there. Investments, obviously, so we're a fintech company and we focus only on investments and we're not doing anything else. By easily, we mean that we strive to provide our customers with the best UX so that they enjoy using our platform and it is easily accessible for them. By tradable, liquidity is very important for the investment decision making, and more often than ever, it's one of the major points that investors consider before they make an investment. And there is quite a number of investment opportunities out there that are, frankly speaking, illiquid, and we are trying to address that issue on our platform by introducing certain liquidity measures, be it a secondary market or buyback by our company, depending on the jurisdiction of the user. We're not trying to cherry pick only those investments that are liquid. We're doing our best to make any investment liquid and tradable. And by for all, we mean that we pay a lot of attention to local regulations and make a lot of effort and diligent work to ensure that we can offer our services in different jurisdictions to different people, but in compliance with local requirements.
That's great. Thank you so much for that brilliant explanation. And I'm really excited to hear about the investment vehicles that you guys already have. I know you guys released the platform earlier this year, and you guys have a set of three, different vehicle investments that you already released to the people on your platform. So if you would give a little bit of background with what vehicles people are already using on Blackmoon.
Sure. So currently we have 10 investment opportunities available on our platform. And some tokens are and will not be available in certain jurisdictions, but from the timeline perspective, we started with the solutions that provide exposure to the equity markets. We rolled out first 2 asset tokens providing this exposure. Then we became the very first company in the world to issue a token linked to the IPO performance. We released a Xiaomi token, because this company made an IPO, well, this summer, I don't remember the date, and it was very well accepted by the audience. Next up, we launched our set of crypto strategies. We rolled out first 3 of them. Next up, we offered our investors an opportunity to get exposure to the one of the leading hedge funds in the United States of America investing in alternative lending. And recently, this Tuesday, we released a new set of the crypto strategies, another 3 tokens that provide people with exposure to automated trading.
That's great. Well, it sounds like you guys have quite a large variety of investment vehicles already. I did hear something that you guys were coming out with these new 3 platforms, and they sound like the most innovative ones that you have coming out yet. So if you could dive a little bit deeper into these ones that just came out in August, I believe. They've just started trading. So what are these new investment vehicles that you guys have released?
First time we released the crypto strategies in August, indeed, and another set we issued this week. So now we have 6 of them that provide exposure to algorithmic cryptocurrency trading. Most importantly, all these strategies are fully automated, so they are not prone to any cognitive biases of a human trader, leave alone they don't sleep, they don't eat, and they don't have bad days. The crypto strategies that we launched recently are as follows. The first one is top 10 market cap monthly strategy. Simply put, this is the strategy that invests in top 10 cryptocurrencies with the largest market capitalization. It measures this capitalization over the last 3 months and weight these tokens in the portfolio accordingly. This is a very cost-efficient way for people to diversify their investment over the crypto space. Another one is top 20 price mean reversion strategy with trend protection. Yeah, sounds a little bit long, but it has a couple of very nice and interesting features in it. Top 20 means that it invests in top 20 coins by market capitalization, but the weights in this strategy are defined by mean reversion theory. This theory claims that some tokens that used to underperform are more likely to outperform in future, and otherwise the tokens that outperformed recently are most likely to underperform going forward. So we overweight those tokens that are more likely to outperform. And trend protection is a very important feature these days amid the bearish market in the cryptocurrencies. That means that the strategy automatically goes to cash when the market goes down and allocates back to crypto when the market goes up, and it does so dynamically, meaning if the market is kind of bearish but the signal is not that strong, it allocates part of the portfolio to cash and keeps part of the portfolio in cryptos, and another way around. And last but not least is one day most volatile strategy, again with a trend protection. This strategy invests in 10 most volatile cryptocurrencies over the previous 24 hours, weighted by their volatility. And as this strategy has trend protection, it again dynamically allocates to and from cash subject to the cryptocurrency market performance.
That's great. I think it's very smart to invest in a vehicle that has trend protection. That's really interesting to hear, because I know that everyone says it's easy to make money when you're investing in a bull market, especially in crypto in 2017. Indeed. They could really just put their money in anything. But to be also making money in the bear market is where the real players, make their money. So it's interesting to see that trend protection introduced in there. So how did you guys come up with these different vehicles, these 3 new vehicles that you created? And also, did you test the strategies, and what have the results been of that?
Sure. How did we came up with strategies? We have a very great team led by our Chief Product Officer, Moshe Joshua, who has extensive experience in hedge funds and algorithmic trading, like 30 years if I'm not mistaken. And we have our own in-house data science team of dedicated data scientists who, well, do big data, but they are actually capable of working with large sets of data and analyzing the market order, buy and sell orders, and placing their own bids according to the current environment on different exchanges. And first of all, when we designed these strategies, we did a very diligent, we did it in a very diligent way. We first came up with the idea of the crypto strategy. We tested whether this idea has economic rationale behind it, so that we are not caught by overfitting strategies, which is a very bad bias for deep learning and other ways to create algorithmic trading. So we always start with an idea. It should have economic underpinning, and then we proceed to execution. When we rolled out our first strategies, it really took us quite a while to develop all the necessary infrastructure so that the crypto strategies are traded on make their trades on different exchanges. They automatically monitor the risk, they monitor their performance, they monitor that the cryptocurrency exchanges, they work consistently, because their APIs sometimes are not replying in a consistent manner, so we monitor it. And we created all the infrastructure for the creation and redemption of these tokens using our platform. And I believe currently we're the only platform capable of instant creation and redemption of these type of assets. Speaking of the testing, in fact, testing is a very difficult thing to do in the crypto space, because data is a very rare and actually premium commodity in our market. So we are collecting our data from the, if I'm not mistaken, beginning of April 2018, so that our strategies are not overfit to the bull market. They are especially trained to work in current environment.
That's great. And how easy is it to have people invest into these vehicles?
It's very easy. Well, first of all, people should come to our platform and complete the KYC procedure. And I believe that we're taking the lead in the market in Know Your Customer, because we don't only ask for the identification or the proof of residence, but we also measure whether this person has enough experience in investing, because we believe that sooner or later the regulators would require that, so we are taking a proactive approach there. Once the person is verified on our platform, investing into crypto strategies is very simple. So the person could use a buy button to buy this token with his or her crypto, and this token would be issued like simultaneously. And the redemption is done also simultaneously. The time is defined by the load of the Ethereum network. So these tokens are immediately liquid, and investors could enter and exit their positions whenever they want to.
Easy. Awesome. So it looks like we're running out of time here, but it sounds like it's really easy to start trading on the platform. What is the best way for the community to get involved, learn more, and get onto Blackmoon? What's the easiest way to find out more?
The easiest way to find out more is to join our Telegram chat, Blackmoon platform, or come to our website. It has a lot of information about the asset tokens. It has tutorial videos. And on top of that, we maintain the blog on Medium, where we post articles with research on our recently introduced products and the market conditions and so on and so forth. So people would be able to find answers virtually to any question they would have. We are doing our best to be as transparent as possible on the pages of the crypto strategies. People could see the past performance, the back-tested performance. They could see performance in different currencies, and on top of that, they could see the composition of the strategies, so that we're transparent and people could actually monitor that, yes, it really invests in top 20 currencies, for instance, or it invests in the most volatile, and it really goes to cash when the market goes down.
That's great. All valuable resources. Thank you so much, Sergey Vasin, Chief Operating Officer of Blackmoon Platform. It was a pleasure speaking with you today. I'm looking forward to following up with how these vehicles are doing in the coming months and how the community has grown. And let's follow up in the coming months. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ashton. The pleasure was all mine.